Hare Krishna. Sorry about that. Is the sound working, Prabhus? Unfortunately, I can't hear the sound. Sound back. Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Prabhus Matajis, for joining us. Please tag your friends. We only have 8 viewers. Gabriela, Lina, Red Willow Mataji, Matt Cook. Yes, okay, wonderful. Shreya, Shamdai, Ruda Prakash, thank you for warning me about the sound. Bhaktivedanta lives in sound society. All right. Saparivrajacharya Sataraswata Shishimad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jayo Mishtapad Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Sataraswata Shishimad His Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Kori Vaishnava Ki Jai. Namacharya Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Sukoshi Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sari Gaura Bhaktavinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Mathura Dham Ki Jai. Navadi Dham Ki Jai. Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Gangamai Ki Jai. Gangamai Ki Jai. Tulsi Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Harinam Sankirtan Yagya Ki Jai. Grantharaj Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai. Samadvaita Bhaktavinda Ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Premanandi Hari 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 Bol. All glories to the Assambho devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the Assambho devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the Assambho devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Namo Mishta Paraya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutri Shmada Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namani Namaste Saraswati Vikuravani Miracharina Nirvishesha Charnavari Vaschatri Ishtari. Alright, Prabhu's Mataji's, bring it on. I want to see Hare Krishna into the comment section. Please write Hare Krishna in whichever way you want, or Jaya Prabhupada. So I can say Hare Krishna to all of you, nice devotees. Whoever is watching, please write Hare Krishna. Morgan Stewart, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Gabriela, yes, thank you for coming again. Very nice. Shamdai Mataji is tagging, thank you so much. Ruda Prakash Prabhu. Red Willow, I already said hello, but I will say again, Hare Krishna. Makan Chora, oh, long time no see, Prabhu, very nice meeting you here. We have to call soon. Matt Cook, yes, you'll be an excellent prasadam maker. Michelle Williams, Lena, yes, Jaya Prabhupada, very good. Thank you for coming continuously every day, wonderful. We're building a community together. This is so nice. So many people argue, fight. So let's do the opposite. Let's unite based on Krishna consciousness, the real platform of unity. And what better way to cultivate Krishna consciousness than through the study of this very important Vedic scripture, Bhagavad Gita as it is. So yesterday we did text 6, about the mighty wind blowing everywhere. Mark Kunse, Hare Krishna, Mark Kunse received a Matchless Gift magazine today, and he sent me a wonderful picture of his collection. He has a collection of matchless gifts. So it's truly a matchless gift. These magazines, you can keep them forever in your house, and you can read the articles continuously. They're ever fresh. So if you have still not purchased a copy, then don't hesitate. You can find a link somewhere on our social media, Bliss Store, shop.co.uk. Yes. Okay, so today we're going to cover text 7. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And Hare Krishna to Koni. Sarva Bhutani Kaunteya Prakatimyanti Mamikam Kalpakshaye Punastani Kulpadao Visrajami Aham. Translation, O son of Kunti, at the end of the millennium, every material manifestation enters into my nature. And at the beginning of another millennium, by my potency, I again create. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. The creation, maintenance, and annihilation of this material cosmic manifestation is completely dependent on the supreme will of the personality of Godhead. At the end of the millennium means at the death of Brahma. Brahma lives for 100 years and his one day is calculated at 3,300,000,000 of our earthly years. His night is of the same duration. His month consists of 30 such days and nights, and his year of 12 months. After 100 such years, when Brahma dies, the devastation or annihilation takes place. This means that the energy manifested by the Supreme Lord is again wound up in Himself. Then again, when there is need to manifest the cosmic world, it is done by His will. Although I am one, I shall become many. This is the Vedic aphorism. He expands Himself in this material energy, and the whole cosmic manifestation again takes place. Om Agyantirinandasya Jnanajana Shalakyam Chakshunanmiritam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I was born in the darkness of ignorance, and my spiritual master, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, has opened my darkened eyes with the torchlight of knowledge. I offer my humble obeisances unto His lotus feet. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Sorry, before we start, I want to say Hare Krishna to our YouTube viewers. So there's Quickig Orange 712 and Nolani, and Frank is back. Thank you for watching. And Krishna Manmohini Dasi, yes, also thank you for joining us. Very nice. Usually there are devotees who are helping me with the stream. Now today I'm doing everything on my own, so please forgive a little technical discrepancies here and there. O son of Kunti, that is Arjuna, at the end of the millennium, every material manifestation enters into my nature. And at the beginning of another millennium, by my potency, I again create. So, we had an interesting debate a few days ago. One person came to the temple and he said that procreation is very important because in this way his body continues living through his children. So he was arguing for the atheistic point of view. Okay. So he was arguing like that. Just to deny the spirit soul, he said, no, there's no need of spirit soul. The body lives forever because the body reproduces, and then the children, those are my expansions, and in this way I live forever. They have their children, and so on and so on. So some children, they don't have children. That's one flaw. And another flaw is stated right here by Krishna. Everything at the time of annihilation will be destroyed. Just like now, we have this country, you might have your country, United States, Germany, whatever. But let's say in 10,000 years, if you add 10,000 years, this is such a vast amount of time, 10,000 years. In the Western world, we don't even have history that is 10,000 years old. written history has been recorded from the time of Lord Buddha. That means some, 5,000 years ago, 4,000 years ago. 2,600 years ago, Lord Buddha appeared. So the modern history has been recorded since that time. But 10,000 years, this Krishna consciousness movement is supposed to last for 10,000 years. This is the golden age. Golden age of God consciousness. Even President Trump, he announced that his presidentship is going to be the golden age, something like that. It's a golden period. So even he has some clue. So it's a tremendous, vast amount of time. But even within that golden age, will it all be forgotten? Unless we, of course, take part in Krishna consciousness movement, in Srila Prabhupada's movement. Because Srila Prabhupada says that my books will be the law books for the next 10,000 years. So Srila Prabhupada will be so prominent. You can compare to Lord Jesus or Prophet Muhammad, how prominent they are. People are not following, that's one thing. But still, their names are known and somehow people have some sentimental attachment to these great Vaishnavas, great devotees of the Lord. So you can only imagine how glorious Srila Prabhupada is going to be in 10,000 years. Maybe not even that, maybe in a few years from now on. We have to preach this Krishna consciousness. Everybody must take initiative. They were asking Srila Prabhupada, will this movement spread? Will it be spread very widely? And Srila Prabhupada said, that depends on you. See, it's in your hands. If we all think in a responsible way, oh, I must do it. I am the successor of Srila Prabhupada. We're all successors. Successors in the sense that we must distribute the knowledge that he has given us. This is also succession, disciplic succession. Srila Prabhupada, he says something, you repeat it. And then that person who hears from you, he, she also repeats. That is also succession. It can go vertically or it can go horizontally. Horizontal succession. We are all preaching on Srila Prabhupada's behalf at the same time simultaneously. That is a horizontal succession. And there is a vertical succession, Bhakti Siddhanta, Gorakishor's Babaji Bhakti. These great acharyas, they have given their commentaries. They have very nicely sculpted this Krishna consciousness movement. Sculpted with the chisel of scriptural knowledge and devotional realization. So this is the duty of the disciple. He must execute the mission of his spiritual master. There are two missions in life. One is to take care of the material body, and the other is to take care of the order of Krishna, what he wants, what the spiritual master wants. So mission of the body should be always subordinate to the mission of the Lord. Subordinate. Unfortunately, we take the bodily mission as priority. That is the problem. That is the difficulty. That's why we cannot make any spiritual advancement. This is the devotional service. How to expand this Krishna consciousness movement. Krishna has given us this service in the form of Lord Chaitanya. He has come here. He distributed Sankirtan, the holy name, chanting, Sankirtan movement. So we must take advantage of this. And we must also become gurus. Distribute the knowledge wide, everywhere. So then we will be remembered. Even in 10,000 years, your name will be connected to Srila Prabhupada. That is possible. But ultimately, after this golden age is over, then the real Kali Yuga begins. Really dark ages. People will lose all sense of humanity. Everything will be finished. They will eat their own children. They will be so degraded. They will kill off all the animals. Nothing will remain. Only the pits with the skin, no pulp. They will eat that. And then at the end of material manifestation, that is after a long time, because that is at the end of Lord Brahma's life. When you take these 4 yugas, now we live in Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga lasts 432,000 years. We have only begun the 5,000. So if you take Kali Yuga, if you take Dwapara Yuga, if you take Treta Yuga, Satya Yuga, it comes to some 4 million years. And you have to multiply that by 1,000. And that is also multiplied by 2. Why? Because one is the day of Brahma and one is the night of Brahma. So imagine how long his day is. Very, very long. And Lord Brahma lives for 100 years. 100 years of such years. And then Lord Brahma leaves his body also. So when that happens, the whole material universe is destroyed. Nothing will remain. Nothing will remain. No one will remember you. It will all be destroyed. Yes. So just see the futility of material existence. Just try to consider philosophically. It's futile. We should simply use the material energy to evoke Krishna consciousness, to help us become Krishna conscious. That is the only purpose of matter. Don't be attached. If you become attached to material things, you'll be very, very disappointed at a time of annihilation. Just like the body dies at a certain point, that is one disappointment. This whole universe at one point dies also. So when you die, that's okay. You take another body, transmigration of the soul. But when the universe is destroyed, the whole universe is destroyed, how traumatic that must be. It is traumatic to die. Nobody wants to die. It is a very horrible experience. You must all of a sudden leave everyone, especially your loved ones. That is very, very difficult. If you live alone like a sannyasi, then you have no problem to die. Nobody cares for you. That is a real sannyasi. No one should care for a sannyasi. He should be so renounced. But if you're surrounded by your beloved family or friends, you don't want to leave them. That is horrible. You have to leave and never see them again. That's it. Imagine your family, your mom, your dad, your children. When you die, no more. That's it. It's like a bus. One passenger gets on a bus, then he's sitting, riding a bus. Then there's a bus stop, he has to get off the bus. Another passenger comes, children are born. And then another passenger also gets off. And ultimately you get off also. Maharaj Yudhishthira, he said that the most bewildering thing in the material world is that although we see death at every moment, we're being surrounded by death. Just like now in Ukraine, so many people are dying there for nothing. Death is there. They were also living, Ukrainians, they were living peacefully, everything was going on. And then all of a sudden, war was declared, and men had to go and fight and die. So, it can happen any moment, death. But if the universe dies, oh, that must be ultra-galactic traumatic. Ultra-galactic traumatic for everyone. There's nowhere to go. All the souls that merged into the body of Mahavishnu, and they remain there in a deep sleep. There are 3 phases of sleep, Srimad Bhagavatam explains. Wakefulness, in between, and deep sleep. So in between you have dreams. So half reality, half dream. But in deep sleep you become unconscious. The living entities, they remain there unconscious, and when the next creation takes place, again Krishna expands himself and he gives us the facility to enjoy material resources of nature. So Krishna is giving us this knowledge to wake us up to the real situation. You are eternal, you don't belong here. Don't waste time building kingdoms. In India, you see that the sages, the previous civilizations, they were not building skyscrapers. They just had simple huts. Everyone had a simple hut. And the king, he had a very opulent palace. That was for formality's sake. It's a good psychology. When the king is opulent, then the citizens have more respect. But otherwise, everybody was living in a small hut. Simple accommodation. Simplify your life. People think that, India is primitive. It's not primitive. It is highly elevated spiritually. The more you live spiritually, the more you get rid of the material attachments. If you are increasing your material attachments, then you can know that my spiritual life is not so successful. There must be symptom. There must be some effect. Not that, I'm spiritual. Now people are very fond of saying, I'm spiritual. But smoking ganja and doing all kinds of nonsense, and speaking nonsense also. So that must manifest. If I'm purified, I become detached. So this will induce us, if we contemplate how this creation is temporary, very fleeting. Time is relative. For the demigods, 6 months here is just like one moment, one day or something. Time is relative. So time can pass very quickly. Use the opportunity to become Krishna conscious. Don't waste your time on nonsense. Use this opportunity. So, any questions? I'm taking questions now, so if you are watching on YouTube or Facebook, you have any question, you can ask. Shamdai says, we need to get back home to Krishna before then, like now. Yes, exactly. Now, don't delay. Don't delay, don't delay. Dr. Voigt, Rain Duty, welcome on the stream. Okay, I don't see any questions, unfortunately. So we'll have to call it a quits. Morgan. Caffeine is my biggest temptation. What should I drink instead? Offer prasadam. Do you offer your food to Krishna? You must be very regulated. Don't eat anything unless it is offered to Krishna. Because this coffee attachment is the attachment of the tongue. Your tongue is affected. So the tongue must be healed. So it is healed by taking Krishna prasadam. See, devotees, they don't take coffee. Why? Not because it's unhealthy, but because Krishna will not accept coffee. So they will not offer. This is the whole principle of offering foodstuff. That instead of thinking for my own enjoyment, I'm thinking of Krishna's enjoyment. How Krishna can enjoy. So Krishna doesn't like coffee, so we don't offer coffee. Problem solved. You have to control yourself. You have to be serious. You have to be strong. You can't play around. You have to be very strong. No coffee. Get out. Kick out this coffee nonsense. Sometimes, devotees, they scream. Our Dhanaja is very expert. Sometimes he's chanting Hare Krishna Japa, and he starts screaming because the mind is affecting him. So he's so serious. He screams at the mind. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You have to be like that. You can't be soft. Yeah, I have coffee, I have this, I have ganja, I have smoking. It's okay, it's alright. No, this is not a good attitude. You must be very serious. You must be angry. Why am I under the influence of this Maya? I kick out this Maya. Like that. That's sort of nice. It doesn't have to be negative, but nice and bold spirit. Always keep enthusiastic. And suppose you fall down, okay. Pull yourself together and again try. Go, 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 go. Be determined. Srila Prabhupada is worthy of this. Srila Prabhupada wants this, so we must please him. Let Srila Prabhupada be your inspiration. Lena says, how does chanting Hare Krishna benefit the spirit soul? Such a wonderful question. The soul is of transcendental nature. So it cannot be satisfied by any material means because it's transcendental. The soul. The soul is eternal, full of knowledge, full of bliss. So when you chant Hare Krishna, that is also transcendental vibration. And that transcendental vibration can awaken the spirit soul. So this is the benefit. The spirit soul becomes awakened to his original spiritual transcendental consciousness. And that is the way how to give up the material attachment. Not remaining in nothingness. No, you must attach yourself to the holy name. Gabriela, it is mentioned, where is the need to manifest the cosmic world? Does Krishna has a need to manifest the cosmic world? No, he does not have a need. But what it means is that when some living entities, they want to disobey Krishna, they want to enjoy separately from Krishna, then Krishna constructs this material world to give them the facility to forget him. See, people have this idea of heaven and hell. Heaven is good, hell is bad. But actually, God builds heaven and hell also. He's so kind. He gives you options. So, if you're a rascal, you go to hell. And if you're a nice devotee, you go to the spiritual world. Lena, decluttering the mind, otherwise it's a hard journey. I learned a lesson today. I lost my wallet, thankfully not my bank card. I did not feel worry. I feel less committed to the savings store cards that keep me trapped. A door opened. Okay, nice. Shamdai, can we take green tea or rooibos tea, which is caffeine free? Yeah, there's no, I think green tea has caffeine. Yes. So green tea is not good, but rooibos is okay. Okay, thank you so much. Grantara Chimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaura Premanandi, Hari 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 Bo. Namaste Hare Krishna, Stay Vurtirish Mara Bhakti Vedanta, Savare Namane Namaste Saraswati Guru Hari Guru Chari Nadi Vishesha.
Shri Panchatattva ki
jai,
Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaura Premanandi.
Hari 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 Bol.
Thank you.